Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nick the Undead, and welcome back into another Baby Metal video. It's been a long time. This is going to be a reaction to Baby Metal's Metal Kingdom. Came out about 4 days ago as the time that I am reacting to this. And I know it's been a while since I've done Baby Metal videos, or really any sort of reactions, which I'll get into more in depth towards the end of the video after the reaction. So if you want to stick around and find out where I've been, what's been going on, go ahead and go into stay for the whole ride and wait until the very end of the video. But for now, let's just get right on into this. I'm super excited. I'm happy to be back. Let's just go for it. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right. Ooh. Ooh, okay, I see. Kitsune Gods? Ooh, I kind of like this. All right. Like the sounds of this. All right. A lot of kitsunes. Ooh. Okay. I'm liking this build-up. This is nice. What is that staff? Hey. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Iron Throne looking. Okay, real quick, before we get into more things, I'm sorry, I'm going to be pausing a bit, just because I don't want this video to get blocked, but man, it's been a while since I've reacted to this stuff. This stuff, oh my god, like, this is obviously footage from a concert and such, and it's great to see that the concerts still have the same quality that they have, and I just can't wait for this. This looks incredible, so let's just get right back into this. And I saw them with the fox and stuff. Okay. Okay. Alright. Incredible voice as usual. I really like the Iron Throne. She still has a great voice. Alright. This is great, man. Oh, I think that was Su Metal. Ooh. Okay. I like this. Okay. Dude. Dude, that is dope. A lot harder metal on this one. Like a lot more, like, you know, I don't know. It's a lower tone. It's nice. I like that. And the visuals are still fantastic. Oh my god. It's really been a while since I've seen them. Oh man. Oddly enough, it feels like their voices really matured over the last few years. I know they've had a lot of issues and such, like going on with personal life, but God, oh. Dude, this is insane. This is a great song to introduce people to Japanese metal. Just because it sounds very similar to like metal that people here in America are really used to. So, yeah, because like, okay, I'm sorry, I gotta pause again so I can make this point. A lot of metal music here in America, it sounds very similar to this. And shoot, I just had a conversation with a guy today talking about how I was, you know, how I got into Japanese metal and such like that. And a lot of my buddies always give the same reactions, like, what? And like whenever I explain to them about baby metal and I show them some songs, at first I always like, this sounds a little weird. This doesn't sound right. This sounds way too different for me, right? And so like this is actually seems like a really nice way to like introduce them into this, you know, genre of music, of how it's like different nations take on metal. And it sounds very similar to like a lot of metal that you'll hear nowadays. So like, it's probably not the best example, but it's the first thing I can put on the top of my head. But I Prevail, like that song, like not song, that group, like some of their music, like probably like one of my favorites right now is Fear of Letting Go. It sounds very similar in terms of like tone and mood and everything else, especially with the drums and the heavier like guitar hits, right? It's like a lower tone and such. So this honestly is like a fantastic intro to Japanese metal. So let's just keep going. And I love the chant. Yep, Kitsune's up. It's also very interactive. It's almost like a cinematic orchestra feel to it in this moment. I love the Empress style. Those chords, man. Dude, the visuals to this, I'm trying to like not talk over it too much, but like at the same time it's just a lot of stuff I want to throw out in the moment. Like the way that she's waving it around and the way she's singing and vocalizing, it reminds me as if she's like talking to her loyal subjects, right? That's kind of what's getting me and like what's gripping me, and like her eyes right there, like the way she just looked down, it was like, okay, hold up. Hold up, that right there, the way that she's looking down is like looking down on her subjects, and like, dude, that is awesome. Like, I really don't know how really to really describe that. It's like, I know it's just a feeling, right? No, it's like the way that Baby Metal has always done things in terms of like the music videos or the concerts is that they have been able to show a level of emotion through their music and tell such a gripping story. Hey, no, sorry, more on this after the video, but able to get such a gripping story. And like it almost feels like you're watching a film. It's really insane because a lot of their performance is a lot of like acting, right? It's a lot of like stage play, right? And you know, I'm not a huge like, you know, buff on that, right? So I can't really speak too much on that without, you know, kind of like talking out of my behind. But I will say that just the imagery, the voice itself tells a lot. The music in the background, the instrumentals, says a whole nother layer. But then when you show just the way that she like poise herself, like the way that they both do, right? The way that they carry themselves and the way that they, in a sense, personify their own movements, it really paints a whole picture and it really grips onto you almost like a MCU film or a Broadway show even. Granted, those are two widely different things, but you still get the understanding of like you feel invested into it. You get sucked in. You feel the emotion. You feel everything. You can get the message. Like my fiance, she has she speaks Spanish a lot, right? And when she'll like say something in Spanish towards me, whether like she's really happy or she's telling me something about what went on with her day and conversations and such, or she's even mad at me, like I don't understand what she's saying because I don't speak Spanish, but I get it at the same time. I know what she's saying at the same time just because I can feel it, It's kind of that. And like I don't speak Japanese whatsoever. I don't speak it, I don't read it. I don't know any of it, right? However, with the channel that I made with this, right, and with the reactions that I do, it's on purpose that I react to these without subtitles so I can get that feeling in full effect. Because if you got subtitles playing, right, you're reading that instead of paying attention to the visuals. The visuals tell you so much more detail than words can sometimes. It goes back to the old saying, actions speak louder than words. And I really like the visuals of, here, I'll even go back. It might be a little difficult for you to see because I, had to change the visuals on how you see the screen. But like right here, what you just see on her eye right there, her eye is wide. She's looking out as if she's addressing a royal kingdom, right? And this is called Metal Kingdom. And the outfit that she has, the staff, and like the way she's looking around in like addressing a subjects, I get the feeling that the song is practically almost like a call to arms. And the fact that I can get that feeling and that emotion from just a video and audio without any understanding of the language itself is what makes this music absolutely fantastic. It's fantastic. I really have no other words to really describe it. All I can say is that I miss doing this. I miss reacting to these videos because BabyMetal, also like Bish and even Dreamcatcher, like those are like the three main groups that I've like reacted to on this channel. And Versailles, even Versailles, like they all like hit you. They hit you with it, and I love that. I love that this genre of music can actually grip you like that. The flaw with American music nowadays is that it's almost like it's lacking soul. It's almost like it's lacking any depth or any actual emotional investment. I really, really can't listen to a lot of like, pop music or rap music anymore because most of the time it's just soulless. It feels like it's pumped out, I can't connect with it, But this, like, even without me knowing the language, I feel this. This is telling me a story. It's not telling me what to do. It's telling me a story as if it's a book or if it's a visual novel. It's amazing. I love this. So I'm very happy that I'm back and doing this. And I plan on having my fiance, Raquel, do some reactions with me. And, I'll get more on that here in a bit. But honestly, I really love this. This is absolutely fantastic. If you want to hear more about what I'm going to be doing in the future, stay till the end of the video because this is going to be a bit of a lengthy one. And, if you don't want to and you want to just go and get more BabyMetal feed in, right? You want to check out some of my reactions, or you just want to go ahead and, just listen to more BabyMetal and such, then absolutely go for it. I'm just happy to be back. I'm happy to be doing some reactions and getting back into content creation because I really miss doing this. And it's just nice because I can connect with people through this. Like, I'm able to connect with people through music more than anything I've ever experienced or done in my life. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and end the reaction with that. it's great to be back. So, you know, if you really did enjoy, consider like, commenting, and subscribing. You know, comment down below what you want me to do next, what you want me to react to next, whether it's Baby Metal, whether it's Dreamcatcher, Fish, or even Bandmate. I did that in a live stream, not a long time ago, but I did that in a live stream. You know, anything, right? Like, it doesn't even have to be Japanese or Asian music or anything like that. Like, it can just be rock music from somewhere. Like, one of my favorite bands right now is actually from Mexico, and it's a group called The Warning. Very amazing. I actually have a reaction that I recorded a while back with Raquel on, I believe it's Error by The Warning. So I'll be trying to get that out as soon as possible and such. And I also did some, you know, I also have some stuff I want to do, but, you know, go ahead and comment down below who you want me to react to next. And it doesn't even have to be rock. It could be anything in this world, any music in this world, and I will give an honest reaction to it. It doesn't matter where it comes from. It doesn't matter who it's by. Just give it to me, and I'll just go with what is the most requested for my next video. And I'll try my best to get down the list. So with that, again, go ahead and like the video. It really does mean a lot. If you comment, I'm gonna try to reply to you, like as many of you as I can as possible, and subscribe if you want to see more and to see more of what I'm going to be putting out, because I don't plan on just doing music reactions. So with that, I've been the Undead Sax. You guys have been absolutely fantastic, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking around if you did, and let me just go ahead and say it's been over a year since I actually uploaded a video. Really, like, it's been longer than that, since May, since I did a Baby Metal reaction. So I do want to say thank you for sticking around, and I'm just gonna try to make this somewhat quick. I can go more in depth in another video if you guys want me to. This is kind of like a broad kind of explanation of what's been going on with me, because I know it's been a long time since I've actually like done anything on this channel. So pretty much what's been going on is that I've been going through Power School, the prototype, and such like that, because, you know, for those of you who know, I am in the military and such. So, you know, long story short, I was dealing with a lot of like really big big schedule changes and such, and honestly really long shifts, like 12-hour shifts, and, you know, cycling and rotating and having to change my sleep schedule a bunch over in the last year. It's just been a major pain. Speaking of pains, I got really hurt. So pretty much what happened with that is that my hips are really messed up. I found out that my hips aren't sitting correctly on my body, and it's causing a lot of pain. And because of that, I've been taken out of the program of training, and I've been kind of put on hold. And so I've been doing some odd jobs and such around that. Thankfully, it's not too taxing on me, but, you know, with that, I've been very stressed out, and it seems like I might be getting out of the military because of such. And with that, I've been having trouble with getting surgery, been having trouble with really just being able to do a lot of things. I've been dealing with medical review board stuff and trying to get that set up just in case if I do end up getting taken out of the military entirely due to medical reasons, you know, I can be somewhat set up with a steady job and keeping my finances in check. So with that, there's just been a lot going on. There's been a lot going on in the last year. I'm trying not to make this into a sob story, but for one, there's that. I got really hurt because I had a really nasty fall during training at one point. Well, let's see. I've moved out of the barracks, and this is actually the second place I'm in right now. This place I'm actually moved in with my fiance. That's right, you heard me correctly. I'm getting married. My beautiful fiance Raquel, she's been there for me for a long time. She's been helping me with everything that's been going on, and she's been absolutely fantastic. And honestly, I couldn't have asked for anybody better. And she's been helping me with everything that's been going on with my life, everything that's been painful, dealing with me through all my hard times. We've had ups and downs, and honestly, she's just been an absolute trooper, and I love the death out of her, you know. And, you know, we've been dealing with a lot of stuff lately. One, we moved in together, so that was a big challenge. Two, she had a car accident, and she doesn't have a car right now, so we've been using my car mainly to go to and from work for the both of us. So it's taken a lot of time away, so I haven't really had a chance to really sit down and be able to do this content creation like I really wanted to. And also, I got some fur babies. I got my kitty cat Raven right here, who's just wanted to lay on my lap at the moment. And I got an old dog right here who's been pretty sick lately. And, I've been taking her to the vet a lot and trying to deal with that. So, there's just been a lot of things that time is not allowed for me. Time has not helped out a lot, and it's caused a lot of conflict internally with myself, and I've just mentally been kind of going through the ringer. I'm not, I'm good. I'm good right now. I've gotten to a spot where I feel like I'm confident enough to where I can actually start making more content and such. And with that, I want to preface what I'm gonna be doing from now on. And what that is that I want to be doing more music reactions like I have been, because the original goal with this was that I was going to be a music teacher, as some of you may know, and the whole purpose of this was to look into foreign music that not a lot of people here in the United States would really listen to. And I knew what it felt like to be ostracized and an outcast solely because of the type of music that I did listen to. I know that had a factor to play into certain things, and I know the loneliness that people can feel solely because of that. And I wanted to be able to have an understanding of foreign music, and knowing that I might have a student that listens to something a little bit different and is going to be outcasted solely because of that. And I wanted them to be able to have somebody that they can relate to. Like, I find out that they listen to baby metal, and people make fun of them for that. I'll be like, oh, you listen to baby metal? Oh, well, I listen to them too. I wanted to be that kind of teacher that can help relate, be somebody that they can relate to. That way they can actually want to come to school, want to learn about music, want to keep going with things, right? And realize that they're not truly alone in anything. So with that, that was the purpose of me doing music reactions, and I still wanted to keep doing music reactions because I think it's healthy to have an understanding of other cultures' musics and such. So with that, I also want to go ahead and keep doing gaming, specifically Call of Duty Zombies and maybe a few other things, because Resident Evil 4 is coming out with a remake, and that's my favorite video game of all time, and I want to do that day one on the channel. I do want to do that. So I want to be doing live streaming for gaming and such like that, and I'm going to be kind of doing that off and on, along with making videos. That's going to be an off and on thing. I'm not going to have a set schedule for it. So with that, I want to be doing those two things primarily, and maybe something else in terms of actual saxophone tutorials way down the road. But I do want to say I'm not going to have a specific schedule. It's just impossible for me right now. No, excuse me. It's impossible for me to really come up with a set schedule that I can actually follow through, because anytime I try to do that, I'm sure people can relate. It's awesome. I got something I can do. I got all my ideas jotted down. I got all my thoughts jotted down. I'm going to start doing that. Then something happens and it completely obliterates that. So I don't want to set myself up for failure and make false promises. So here's something I'm going to say right now. I'm not going to have a set schedule. Videos just going to come out when they can. I'm going to try my very best to be consistent, but it's not going to be a promise. I'm not saying every Tuesday I'm going to be uploading. Every Friday, Saturday I'm going to be streaming. I'm not going to promise that. It's just going to be kind of whenever I can, whatever works for me, whatever sets up with life and such. Because, I've been learning how to deal with a lot of stress and a lot of issues, mainly through my fiance, mainly. We've been, she's been taking me to church, and at first I was doing it out of solely due to respect for her religion, and, it just was what it was. I was doing that mainly to be a good partner, you know, to be a great, you know, a great boyfriend towards her, you know. And, you know, I started to like not go for that reason anymore. I started going to church mainly because, like, you know, it's helped me a lot morally and spiritually, right? I still have my same morals as I did before. Still the same person as before. But at the same time, it's really helped me get through a lot of things. Specifically, I recently have quit nicotine. And that's been a huge thing, and it's been honestly a big change. And, you know, I've been using it for a while, right? I used to vape, and then I stopped vaping, and I used pouches, trying to get off of it, but it just kept coming back. And really, it was difficult. And I'm a month off of using nicotine. Haven't used it in a month, and it's been honestly kind of a game changer. It's helped a lot. So, you know, my mood, I wouldn't say has changed really necessarily, because I'm still stressed all to living everything, right? But I'm kind of, I started going to church and, you know, focusing more on her and such like that, solely because it's helped me get through that addiction. So with that, I do want to say that this is also going to be kind of like an outlet that I'm going to be using to kind of get my mind off of those cravings, because, you know, I'll still have them. Even though it's a month past, I'll still have them, because when I get super stressed, it's an easy thing to just go down to the gas station and pick some up. And, you know, it's not a good habit. It's a terrible habit. So I honestly want to get back to the content creation to kind of help keep my mind off of that, you know. And with the whole church thing, you know, like Raquel, what she wants to do is that she wants to, you know, she wants to kind of get into content creation, and what she wants to do is kind of have two separate channels, one mainly for gaming and such like that, learning about video games, playing different video games and such, and also for ministry, because she's really passionate about her religion and Christianity. She's really passionate in helping people get through things like she is with me, by, you know, sharing church services with them and sharing certain messages with them. And it's also going to be a nice Bible study opportunity for her. So, you know, I'm going to be helping her out with that and helping her set that up. And, you know, I have some ideas that I want to do with her, and like some other videos that I want to do kind of on the side with her. So there's going to be that going on. That's kind of what I want to be doing in the long run from now on. You know, just kind of like doing content creation as much as I can in terms of like live streaming video games and making music video reactions, and really just being able to reconnect with you guys, because it's been a long time since I've done this. And, you know, it's not really fair to you guys that I made these promises to have a set schedule and then not follow it and not explaining why it didn't happen, because I felt like if I had to keep doing that, then it was just going to become excuses. And I didn't want to do that, because that is totally unfair to you guys. It makes me look disingenuine. It makes me feel low on myself, and really messes up my mental state. And I really didn't want to have to do that and subjugate you guys to that torment. So with that, I'm just saying that I'm kind of back. I'm not going to be consistent necessarily. I'm not saying I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to try my best, but I'm not promising anything. But I do want to let you guys know that that is what I plan on doing from now on. That is what I want to be going forward. And plus, that's honestly just what I can manage right now, just because I have a lot of stuff going on. I have to do a lot of trainings. I got to do a lot of, I have to still go to work. I still have to drive Raquel to work. You know, I got to get my finances in order, because Lord knows, you know, I'm good. I'm good on the finances for the moment, right? But it's starting to become pretty tricky. You know, it's been a little tricky, because I've had vet fees I've had to pay, I got rent to pay, I got, you know, the subscription to pay, I got my credit cards to pay, and it's honestly just adulting, and it's difficult. I'm 23 years old and now, because my birthday was just recently, so heck yeah. I'm 23 years old right now, and, you know, it's just life. You know, it's hard in the beginning, especially in, you know, trying times like right now. So that's pretty much what's going on. If you guys have any other questions, go ahead and comment them down below. Just connect with me. You know, I have a Discord that was made by a couple of my viewers that I still am very grateful to. Marky Biz, I love you, man. You've been you helped me out a lot for the last few years, and I haven't really connected with you guys very much. TXM, you're on the Discord. I've seen your reaction requests, and I'm going to try to get to those first. So I honestly really just want to say thank you guys. Honestly, like, thank you. If you're a new viewer, thank you for actually sticking around and actually having some level of interest. That tells me you actually like the video enough to actually care enough to watch this. And thank you to all my past viewers who stuck around for this, because if you got to this point in the video, comment down below that you did. Alright? Comment down below, you know what? Comment Kitsune, right? Kitsune. That tells me that you guys got to this point in the video and you guys actually truly do care. And honestly, the more that I see that, the more it's gonna probably make me cry, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. And if you really want to see me cry on camera, go ahead and look at one of my BabyMetal reactions. I think it was Amore. So that one, that one really got me. So, I'm gonna be going ahead and signing off right now. I got some stuff I gotta take care of. Thank you guys for being understanding. I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long. I really am. It hurts, but most important thing is actions speak louder than words. So I hope to see you guys further in the future whenever I get to these endeavors. I know I'm lost my speaking ability on camera, but it really is what it is. Things happen, life happens. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I really don't know how to close this out. I guess the last thing I just want to say is thank you guys. Thank you for everything that you've done for me. Thank you for just watching my videos, willing to hang out with me through YouTube or through Twitch, depending on how you found me, whether it's through my gaming or through this. So I'll be streaming on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. That's what I'm going to be doing whenever I do stream. I'm probably going to start throwing that out in the Discord after this video. Probably later this week, I'm going to go ahead and start throwing that out there. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't really know how else to close this out, so thank you guys very, very much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.